No, but what's wrong with it? I'll tell you why I said that no, nothing wrong in experimenting. I'd explained it earlier as well, but those of you who hadn't joined us in the previous live in the mid session of this match, I'll explain it to you earlier. I also have no problem in you experimenting in this series. There is nothing to gain from this series, the result of the series. Test series, I agree, WTC, points for at stake. You win this series, you lose this series, makes no difference to your life. It is not part of a larger picture, right? Other than the fact that I think that this is a series to see performances. It's a dress rehearsal, according to me. The result is immaterial. It's the process that matters.
But even in a dress rehearsal, you don't sub out the main actor for a side actor.
No, you can. I'll tell you why. I'm telling you why. It's because you are looking at a bigger cast to cast in your dress rehearsal, and you don't know who the other actors are. You have two outstanding actors, which are going to be part of your thing anyway. But I don't know who my other actors are. And I tell you, the biggest signal that I have got from this game and the game previous to that, because this is a big call to have rested Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli for 2 games in a row. I'm calling that also a rest. Being part of the 11 doesn't necessarily mean you're playing. In their mind, they were resting, because if you're batting at 7 and the other would have batted at 8 or whatever, which meant that it was kind of a rest only. But nobody would have thought that India would have lost so many wickets for World Cup. So 2 matches you have rested. There's a good chance you rest them in the 3rd match. I'm saying this is telling me, this is a big indicator to me that the Indian camp right now is not sure of the fitness of KL Rahul and Shreyas Iyer. They are not sure. Had they been guaranteed, like they are guaranteed in Jasprit Bumrah's case, who is going to make a return in Ireland? We know, we have reported that injury on Sports Today earlier as well. We knew he's going to. The BCCI information on Shreyas Iyer and KL Rahul, if you read it carefully, tells you that the level of training is low intensity, which is telling you they're still a distance away. So obviously they're not making it to the Ireland series, and I doubt they'll make it to the Asia Cup. It seems like that. Now, if you're in a position like that, if I am Rohit Sharma, if I am Rahul Dravid, I'm worried. They were part of my 11. They were part of my plan. Now I'm getting to know they may or may not make it. They may make it for the World Cup. I'd go. But I'm going to be worried. They are available to me 2 weeks before the World Cup. What do? I don't know whether to play them or not. Or them available to me for, let's say, Australia series. I make them play the 3 Australia games. They're coming off an injury. Hypothetically, 1 game they don't get to bat, whatever. 2 games they don't get runs. I am worried.
You potentially only have time until September 2 of 3.
So I am saying
Australia series and Asia Cup remainder, you can't test them. The squad will already be announced.
That's what I'm saying. So today, if I'm a Rohit Sharma or a Rahul Dravid and I'm seeing that they are not 100% there, and this is a clear-cut sign that their fitness, they are sweating over the Indian team. Now I don't know what to do. If they do not perform in those 2-3 ODIs, let's say that's the first time I get to see them play. What do I do? Who do I play in the 11? I need to have certain guys who I'm sure that okay, fine, KL, Shreyas, you are rusty. First game is against Australia. I need to put in a good 11 out. And if your Sky was firing, if your Samsung or Ishan Kishan are, setting the state up, I know I'm kind of sorted. Both replacement for Iyer as well as KL is with me. That's not the case. That's why I feel they've experimented this by asking a Rohit and a Virat to not play, because what is it that we will learn about Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli in this game, right? They are the first 2 names you'll have on your team sheet. Whether they have a great Asia Cup or not, doesn't matter. Will it matter? Nothing. Let's say, I don't want to jinx it. God forbid they have a horrendous Asia Cup. Still they'll be there. Rohit is going to be your captain, Virat will be number 3. They'll play. So what is it that I will learn something new about him? So I will not. But I want to know, boss, if KL is not there, if Shreyas Iyer is not there, who's going to be my middle order? Who's my wicketkeeper batsman? So I'm worried. And I think that's the reason why they have asked these 2 players to sit out. I don't think they would have imagined in their wildest dream that if Rohit and Virat sit out, they'll lose this game. because they thought pretty much they would have won it. It's another matter that they lost. But I'm saying even if they've lost, hell is not going to break loose. It's not going to make much of a difference to India's fortunes as such. You talk about confidence, whether they take their confidence or not. I think the confidence is not going to shatter or build in this series. I think Asia Cup and maybe just the series you play before, versus Australia.
Yeah.
I think those are going to be the games that are going to build your confidence. By which time I will be with you guys and blaming this Indian team and saying that they are faltering if during Asia Cup also they're experimenting. Then I'll agree with you. And I will sit here and say, what is this nonsense? But I still think that Asia Cup is far away. By Asia Cup they will play. Right now they are worried, boss.